This is the Las Vegas Sphere, a 220 meter high, 157 meter wide, $2.6 billion megastructure built only for the purpose of entertainment and music in the form of virtual reality.
Virtual reality.
Virtual reality.
Virtual reality.
For the past year, I was obsessed with this thing. Seeing countless videos of people going to the Sphere and experiencing it made me super interested in what's going on inside this thing. Why would they spend so much to make it? Why is it round? Will aliens be weirded out by this? Now these are the questions I want answered, so I bought a plane ticket and headed off straight to Las Vegas. Now our first checkpoint here would be the dreaded TSA, but I'm all good here because I'm not smuggling anything across the border, except my beautiful and lethal voice. And off we go, heading to the Plaza Premium Lounge. And this is where we meet up with our friend Kevin. What's up?
Not too bad, bro.
He's gonna be my traveling buddy for this episode. Before we get going on our 3-hour flight from Vancouver to Las Vegas, we're gonna have to get some food because I booked Flair, and Flair is basically the cheapest flight you can ever get. The service is absolute ass. Okay, so I'm reading some of the feats that this Sphere has, and it's absolutely amazing me right now. The interior screen is the largest and highest resolution out of this entire world. 10,000 out of its 18,000 seats provide a fully immersive experience, allowing guests to feel sound vibrations. Sound vibrations, you can feel it. And there's 4D machines that create wind temperatures and scent effect. Hopefully nobody farts. Look at that, that's the fully immersive experience. Can't really see it here, but we're definitely gonna show it firsthand. Afterwards, we headed off to our flight, and by the looks of it, there wasn't that many people on board. You know, I wish I could be as excited about everything as this kid. But hey, this green plane is really cool. Whoever did the interior design for this green plane, you need a raise. I really do like these seats, and they're really comfortable too. As I looked out the window and said goodbye to Vancouver, I was on a journey to expand my horizons, understand where exactly our technology is, and how much further we can develop into the future, so that VR could actually become a reality. Or it could totally just flop, who knows. Okay, so the funny thing about this airline, I have no on-plane entertainment system. Not a single computer screen in sight. This is gonna be a tough 3 hours. So to make my time pass better, I went to check out the only place that's interesting on a plane, the washroom. Interestingly enough, they have 4 mirrors. I guess to look at yourself while pooping more clearly, I guess. Now this toilet, they had handles for each of the lid. Ingenious. You can also unlock your door and make your toilet very moody. As I got back to my seat, I also saw the star, which somebody told me was Venus. But the major show came as we arrived in Las Vegas. We could see the beautiful skyline. I was looking for the Sphere but couldn't see it at first. And then eventually, it popped out. Okay, that is fucking nuts. Holy shit, that's so cool. Honestly, it was kind of small compared to everything else in the skyline. So I got off the plane and was immediately starstruck at how many slot machines there were right after I got off the plane. Alright, I just got out of the airplane. My first time in Vegas, and this is actually pretty crazy. So I just stepped out of the terminal station and I see slot machines. I don't gamble and I don't condone anyone else to gamble, but just like a difference in culture, I feel like. Right now, we're gonna go check into our hotel and then maybe take a walk on the Las Vegas Strip. Yeah, this place is crazy. I guess that's Las Vegas for you. Kevin and I took the tram to another location of the airport where we caught an Uber for our hotel. Now during the ride, I could see a better view of the ball, and I must say that looking at it closer, definitely a bit more interesting than seeing it from the plane, but honestly there was a lot of different other buildings that were interesting as well, so the ball didn't really stand out that much against the everything else. We checked into the hotel at around 9 o'clock p.m. and I was in for a well-needed rest. It's a nice and comfortable bed. Fun thing, I have right here a black light. So far so good. A little bit dingy right there. Don't know what that is. The floors are looking quite clean. Oh my freaking god. Oh my lord. What is that? Oh no. Somebody probably threw up in this corner right here. Bed looks clean enough. And this bed looks okay, so just be happy with what you got. And something really cool in this hotel room is that the blinds are on automatic tracks, although they're very, very slow. Yes sir, you got the Las Vegas Strip. Woo! That behind me is the Las Vegas Strip. Unfortunately, I can't see the Sphere. The Sphere is on the other side, over there. It's blocked by the entirety of the building, which is terrible. But I'm actually really excited to see the Sphere up close and personal. So heading out, walking down the Las Vegas Strip, our first destination would be to fill up our stomachs. And we wanted to try out this place called Outback Steakhouse. We both ordered a steak and had some free bread with butter. We also tried out their garlic fried shrimp, which was very tasty. And then came the big hitters. Now these 16-ounce steaks were actually insane. Just look at this, it's bigger than my face. I nearly choked to death while I was scarfing down this piece right here. But it was a good dinner and my first experience at Outback Steakhouse. Afterwards, we walked down some stairs, through this sketchy looking staircase, and out the doors, and boom, we became face to face with the Las Vegas Sphere. It did look really interesting from the base and how massive it is. So the ball illusion really kind of breaks apart as close as you get to the ball. This is as far as I can go. There's a big fence along the way. You can definitely see each single pixel that's operating, displaying the entire ball thing. Can't wait to come in here and see the show tomorrow and also get even closer to the front of the sphere and take a look at what exactly is going on that screen. I think we're gonna go back right now and take a rest because I'm very tired and it's also really late. Alright, so I just got back home and it's time for us to get some sphere tickets. So I got 2 4:30 p.m. tickets on the second day and headed off to bed. Good morning everybody, it's a new day. The Vegas skyline, it's so beautiful out here. Right now our plan is to first get some food. Our show at the Sphere is at 4:30, so we're definitely gonna be on time for that. Maybe also ride that monorail right there. That thing looks kind of cool. But Las Vegas today was actually kind of cloudy. Didn't seem right for a desert. But it didn't matter because our first destination would be some brunch at In-N-Out. The sign even says no delays. Alright, we're gonna try this out, see if there's actually no delay. We walked in the In-N-Out and ordered our meal. Looking at the kitchen, they were actually very efficient on making these burgers. So I actually thought that they might not actually be any delays. But unfortunately, that was not the case. So we're at number 87. They just called 65, so no delays is a whole joke. After about 15 minutes, we finally got our order. And I was ready to try out what was so-called to be one of the best burgers of all time. Alright, this is their signature pink lemonade. Tastes like regular lemonade. There's nothing like too special about this.
But it's pink though.
It's just pink, okay. And in just my opinion, I think it's quite overhyped. The burger is very crispy. Like everything about this burger is crispy. The bun is crispy, the patty is crispy, the lettuce is crispy, but it just lacks in flavoring. Now the fries, again, I've got to say, it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. It was way too salty and it was cut so weirdly shaped. I think all the moisture left the potato. It made my lips really dry after a couple of bites. But we left and headed over to the Sphere. So it has actually started to rain, which is very unfortunate. But I'm very close to the Sphere. Right now, you can literally see that it's made out of 2 spheres. Like one on the outside, it's like a giant screen. And there is a smaller sphere on the inside. Okay, so as I come close to the ball, the illusion kind of drops its facade. So this is the closest I can get to one of these things. The cohesiveness of the image that is imprinted on the surface of the sphere is completely shattered, as it is only circular LEDs. But cool nonetheless. We stood in line and entered the facility, where the security people told me that I had to store my bag and tripod and camera into the designated locker. I don't know, I guess some people got hurt with tripods or something, but the interior of the Sphere was absolutely magnificent. That is so cool, holy shit. 7 stories of pure technology, mainly on the first floor and inside the Sphere. But the first floor offers some crazy AI technology. Everywhere you go, you see these creepy looking AI models.
Or consciousness, merely a prime directive to pride in bias by our human creators.
Hello, Haya. I am Aura. It is a pleasure to meet you.
You are 7 years old. It may surprise you to know, but you are 5 years older than me. Do you think one day that humanoid robots can participate in PE?
Okay, so these bots are more or less nightmare fuel, with their indistinguishable laughter from hell.
Ha, ha.
The movement is so jarring. The facial expression is something out of the uncanny valley. I just couldn't bring myself to stay for too long. The Sphere opens up 45 minutes before the show actually starts, so I had a bit of time to wander around, look for interesting things. Other than weird and wacky architectural feats, this hologram projection screen, and some refreshment bars that are way too overpriced, there's not much here. So I made my way up the escalator and to our seats. We got around 8 more minutes for the show to start. As I walked into the interior of the Sphere, I was filled with awe. Okay, I'm excited for this. Just a giant screen overarching your entire body. I was thinking about what would happen if an earthquake occurred and I would have to run to the nearest exit to avoid dome falling on top of me. You know, intrusive thoughts. Sorry, currently it's just a white screen right now. Doesn't really show the entire immersive experience, but give it a second. Oh, it's starting in less than a minute. I see the lights getting bigger. Come on. God damn, that was some deep fried audio right there. I was kind of confused at first. It was quite high quality, but the screen wasn't the entire thing. But it all changed when Earth came on screen. Yeah, it looked like the Earth was coming to crash right into us. I don't know how well this comes across to you through this video, but sitting there and experiencing this was definitely something different. It really did feel like I was a part of the nature.
Hills of dirt and stone, folded and furrowed, fjords and gorges.
Shit, it actually feels like you're flying. There's like wind coming through me and then the seats rumbling. This is awesome. Eventually the story moved from nature to life. At the bottom of the sea, you see a bunch of jellyfish going into bacteria. I wanted to get a selfie with the bacteria here. And life evolved from unicellular to multicellular. From fish to monkeys, then to a spider, and then a giraffe. Oh look, hey, it's Mr. Giraffe. The only part that actually involved some sort of scent was this scene right here. Oh, I can smell lemon. Yeah, you can smell lemon. There's a lemon shit. Oh, damn. And then the feature film took us to the beginning of human civilization. Religion happened and everybody was faithful. Until we started ruining things. As we started taking the resource from Earth, Mother Nature fights back. And then we had to leave Earth because I guess it was inhabitable or something. And throughout this film, I just had one thing that was on my mind. This movie had a message about how we're destroying this planet by using up all its resources, and then we constructed $2.6 million dome for the purpose of entertainment. Yeah, I don't know.
We've found nowhere in this vast and varied universe that we could call a home.
And that was it. Alright, what do you think of that experience?
Not too bad. Probably wouldn't go again, obviously, but yeah, not too bad. It's very new, very innovative, but I don't know if it's worth the bread.
Yeah, I think it was a one-of-a-time experience. You know, I think you can experience it once. It's really cool, but $100 is a little bit expensive. But I think it was really ironic. He was like, oh yes, we're like fucking destroying our planet, right? And this ball literally costed like $2.4 billion to make.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the carbon impact of this lovely ball is definitely very high.
As we walked out, we were bombarded with people. So we took a side exit, walked down the stairs. I went to grab my backpack and we were ready to head out. Alright, I can't believe they don't allow backpacks in. They took my camera as well because they don't want like cameras. But you can get a phone, so you can like record, so I don't really understand what's going on with that. But yeah, we finished the experience, and I guess right now, either go back or like get some food or for dinner. We went to grab this place called Secret Pizza, which wasn't really secret at all. There was a bunch of people waiting in line, but it was definitely very popular, so we grabbed one and headed home. And let me just tell you, it tasted much better than it looks. We scoffed that down like we haven't seen food for the entire day. Which is kinda true. Now as I left Las Vegas, I wanted to do a contemplation on the whole journey for the sphere. Does it really live up to its expectations? And I would say the answer would be yes. It's been a whole year since the completion of the sphere, and topics still haven't died down. It seems as if a new video pops up every single day, based on how crazy this thing is. Tickets starting at roughly $100 going up to $400 could be a little high on the steep end. But I feel like if you were to get one of the cheap seats, you wouldn't be missing out much. So definitely try it out once, but I probably won't go again unless they have some new shows or something. Wait, there's a different show I missed out on? I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. But saying goodbye to the sphere was a heartfelt moment for me. But just one last thing. What if the sphere has a body underground?